Thanks, Riaz. Good morning, everyone. About 400,000 people are still without power in eastern Canada this morning after a brutal ice storm hit the region over the weekend. Toronto was one of the hardest hit areas where ice splintered trees and turned sidewalks and roads into skating rinks. Around 380,000 hydro customers are without power in Ontario this morning, including more than 240,000 in Toronto alone. Hydro officials are saying it could take until Wednesday to get power fully restored. The storm also hit southern Quebec and parts of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. The ice has resulted in lots of flight cancellations and delays at Pearson International Airport.
It's not great, to be honest, but you see a couple. I live in the condo here, and you see a couple people just hanging out in the hallway because that's the only place of light, or the only source of light.
Right. And what about heat?
Yeah, there's no heat. Yeah, you're bundled up.
Officials at Vancouver International Airport are reminding anyone who plans on traveling east today to check with your airline for the most up-to-date information on departure times. And if you plan on meeting someone at YVR, you're advised to check the status of their flight before you travel to the airport. In the U.S., more than 400,000 people were also left without power in Michigan, New York State, and New England. The U.S. National Weather Service is warning another round of ice and snow is expected for New England today. At least 4 people were killed by flooding caused by the storm in Kentucky, while a tornado caused extensive damage in Arkansas. The search for a missing British tourist is expected to resume today in North Vancouver. North Shore Search and Rescue says, weather permitting, an aerial search will be conducted in the hopes of finding Tom Billings. The 22-year-old hiker has not been seen since November 25th. Rescue officials will be focusing on the west side of Mount Seymour after something was spotted in a photo taken during a flyover. The search is expected to begin at first light this morning. The call has gone out for help for the family of Metro Vancouver's latest murder victim. Karim Miskeen was taken off life support after spending his 19th birthday in hospital in a coma. He was severely beaten with a baseball bat last week near the 22nd Street SkyTrain station in New Westminster. Police say the attack was an unprovoked robbery attempt. Karim is being remembered as a laid-back young man and a soccer lover.
Has 3 siblings. And at this difficult time, I know the parents won't be able to go back to work right away. They will be grieving for a long time. This is their first son, and we would like to support them as much as we can.
A 16-year-old boy was arrested last week for aggravated assault and assault with a weapon, but a murder charge is expected. Meanwhile, a trust fund has been set up to help pay for Karim's funeral. Friends say his family, which includes 3 siblings, was already having trouble making ends meet. You can make a donation at TD Bank. The BC Coroner's Office says alcohol and a lack of preparation contributed to the deaths of 2 teenagers near Merritt. Austin Kingsborough and Brendan Wilson were not wearing life jackets and were intoxicated on Nicola Lake. That likely meant a slow reaction time, reduced motor skills, and depth perception. The Langley teenagers drowned earlier this year when their canoe capsized. If your New Year's resolution is to pay less for gas, you could be out of luck. Prices may have leveled off a bit lately, at least compared to the summer, but experts don't expect that to last. Once the weather starts to improve and more cars hit the road, prices will probably be rising sharply. The website GasBuddy.com is predicting $1.45 a liter by May, so a trip across the border may still offer you the cheapest price. If you're thinking about venturing out today for some Christmas shopping, get ready for the craziness. December 23rd is traditionally the busiest shopping day of the entire year as procrastinators converge on shops and malls, and things could be even busier this year. The snowfall we got last week may have kept some buyers home over the weekend.
Well, this is my first day shopping. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball on that.
I haven't bought anything. It's 4 days away from Christmas, and I have a lot of people to buy for.
6:35 right now on this Monday morning with a look at your morning sports. Here's Jamie Thomas over in the Sportsnet Connected studios.